Hello everyone, welcome to VTU Circle. In this video, we are going to discuss machine learning BCS602 important questions. We will cover all modules from module 1 to module 5. I will read each question and give a short idea about how to prepare it for the exams. This video is useful for quick revisions and passing package preparations. But remember, do not depend only on important questions. Use this as a guide and revise the main concept properly. Let's start. Module 1. Question number 1. Define machine learning. Explain Arthur Samuel's definitions and Town Mitchell's definition of machine learning with suitable examples. This is a basic and very important questions. Prepare both definitions clearly and add one example for each. Question number 2. Explain the need for machine learning. Discuss the major reasons for the popularity of machine learnings. In this question, write points like large data, automations, better predictions, fast decision making, and improved computing power. Question number 3. Explain the relationship of machine learning with artificial intelligence, deep learning, data science, data mining, data analytics, pattern recognition, and statistics with need diagrams. This is a diagram based questions. Learn the relations between each field and draw a need diagram. Question number 4. Explain different types of machine learning with a need diagram and suitable example. This is very important questions. Focus on supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement learning with examples. Question number 5. Explain supervised learning in details. Discuss classification and regression with suitable examples. Prepare classification and regression clearly. Classification gives category output and regression gives numerical output. Question number 6. Explain the major challenges of machine learning in detail. Write all challenges like poor data quality, insufficient data, overfitting, underfitting, bias, and high computations. Question number 7. Explain the machine learning or data mining process with a neat diagram. Prepare this as a step-by-step process: data collection, pre-processing, model building, evaluation, and deployment. Question number 8. Define data and big data. Explain the 6 Vs of big data and different types of analytics. Revise the 6 Vs: volume, velocity, variety, veracity, value, and variability. Also prepare types of analytics. Now module 1 problems. Question number 9. What is binding? Consider the set as equal to under bracket 12, 14, 19, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31, and 34. Apply binding by mean, median, and boundary values. This is an important problem. Practice mean binding, median binding, and boundary binding step by step. Question number 10. For the given data sets 12, 14, 19, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31, 34, find Q1, Q3, and IQR. This is a simple and scoring. Remember, IQR is Q3 minus Q1. This is formula IQR. Question number 11. For the given data set 13, 11, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9, find the 5 number summary and draw in the box plot. Arrange the data first, then find minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. Question number 12. For S equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, find mean, median, mode, range, variance, and standard deviation. This is formula based questions. Revise the formula and solve carefully. Question number 13. Considering the following tables for univariate attributes, weight, English, and maths, find mean, median, mode, variance. This is lengthy. Prepare the common parts. First, mean, median, or mode, variance, standard deviation you have to find. Module 1, first priority. Question number 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Question number 10, 11, and 12. Let's move to Module 2. Module 2, Understanding Data 2 and Basic Learning Theory. Here, question number 1, explain bivariate data and multivariate data. Discuss covariance and correlation with suitable examples. This is important. Understand the difference between bivariate and multivariate data and revise covariance and correlation formulas. Question number 2, explain multivariate statistics. Discuss heat map and pair plot techniques used for multivariate data visualization. Prepare this with simple diagrams or examples. Heat maps and pair plot are easy topics if explained visually. Question number 3, explain continuous and discrete probability distribution. Discuss normal, rectangular, exponential, binomial, Poisson, and Bernoulli distributions. This is a big theory questions. Prepare the meaning of continuous and discrete distribution, then revise each distribution briefly. Question number 4. Explain feature engineering, discuss feature transformation, feature selections and dimensional reduction techniques. This is very important. Write what features engineering is and explain transformation, selection and dimensional reduction. Question number 5. Explain principal component analysis algorithm. Write the steps of PCA and explain its use in dimensional reduction. PCA is important for both theory and problems. Learn the steps clearly and understand why it reduces dimensions. Question number 6. Explain singular value decomposition. Write the procedure of SVD and mention its application. This is also important questions. Prepare the basic meaning, procedure and application like data compression and dimensionality reductions. Question number 7. Design a learning system for chess game. Explain training experience, target functions, representations, and approximations algorithm. This is a standard learning system questions. Prepare it using the four parts: training experience, target, functions, representation, and algorithm. Question number 8. Explain concept learning. Discuss hypothesis space, version space, generalization, and specialization. This is important for learning theory. Focus on definitions and examples. Now, module 2 problems. Question number 9. Apply principal components analysis for the given data points and find the transformed data. Practice PCA step by step. Center the data, find covariance, eigenvalues, eigenvectors, and transform data. Question number 10. Find the singular value decomposition of the given matrix. This is calculation based questions. Revise the SVD procedure and properly. Question number 11. Explain Gaussian elimination method and solve the following system of equation. This is a scoring problem if you know the steps. Practice row operations. Question number 12. Apply LU decomposition for the given matrix. Prepare the LU decomposition steps. This is question needs practice, not just reading. Question number 13. Write, find as algorithm. Apply the algorithm to obtain the final hypothesis for the given data set. Very important algorithm questions. Learn the find as steps and practice with the table. Question number Question number 14. Apply candidate elimination algorithm on the given dataset to obtain the complete version space. This is important but a little lengthy. Understand a specific boundary and general boundary clearly. Question number 15. Find covariance and correlation coefficient for the given bivariate data. This is formula based problem. This is very important questions. Practice it once properly because it is scoring. Module 2 first priority questions are question number 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14 and 15. Now let's continue with module 3. Module 3 first questions. Explain nearest neighbor learning. Write the k nearest neighbor algorithm and mention its limitation. KNN is very important. Learn the algorithm step and write limitation like slow prediction and sensitivity to distance. Question number 2. Explain weighted k nearest neighbor algorithm. How is weighted voting performed in weighted KNN? This is important questions. The main point is that neighbors get more weight during voting. Question number 3. Explain nearest centroid classifier. Write the algorithm for nearest centroid classifications. Prepare the algorithm steps and understand how centroid distance is used for classification. Now question number 4. Explain locally weighted regression. Distinguish between locally weighted regression and linear regression. This is good theory questions. Prepare the difference table between both methods. Question number 5. Explain different types of regression method. Discuss linear regression, multilinear regression, polynomial regression, and logistic regressions. This is important. Learn each regression type with one simple example. Now question number 6. Distinguish between regression and correlation regression and causation linearity and non-linearity relationships. This is comparison question. Write it in table format for better presentation. You can score good marks. Question number 7. Explain decision tree learning model. Discuss the structure, advantages and disadvantages of decision trees. Decision tree is very important. Prepare structure, root node, internal nodes, leaf nodes, advantages and disadvantages. Now question number 8. Explain ID3 decision tree induction algorithm. Discuss entropy, information gain and procedure to construct a decision tree. This is one of the most important question in module 3. Learn entropy and information gain clearly. Now module 3 problems. Question number 9. Apply k nearest neighbor algorithm for the data set given below. Given a test instance, seek 6.1 40,5. Use the training set to classify the test instance. Choose k equal to 3. Practice distance calculation and choose the nearest three neighbors. This is very important questions. This is repeated questions. But now question number 10. Explain weighted KNN algorithm using the given data sets to classify the test set data 7.6, 60,8, where k equal to 3. This is similar to KNN but use weighted voting. Practice both normal KNN and weighted KNN. Now question number 11. The nearest centroid classifier algorithm apply the same to predict the class for the given test instance 6,5 using the training dataset given below. Here one box is given. From this box you have to solve these questions. Question number 12. The value of independent variable x and dependent variable y are given below. Apply linear regression and evaluate the value of y when x equal to 6 and x equal to 9. This is important and scoring questions. Revise the regression formula and solve step by step. Now question number 13. Make use of entropy and information gain to discover the root nodes for the decision tree for the following data set using ID3 algorithm. This is very important. Focus on finding entropy, information gain and selecting the best root node. Now question number 14. Consider the following sample and table and apply locally weighted regression. Given test input x equal to 2, choose k equal to 3, closest training instance. Practice how to choose closest training instance and apply the method carefully. Question number 15. How are continuous attributes discretized? Consider the training dataset and discretize the attribute percentage. This is a good problem question. Understand how continuous values are converted into intervals or groups. Module 3, first priority questions. Question number 1, question number 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13. Now let's go to module 4. Module 4, question number 1, explain probability based learning. Discuss prior probability, likelihood probability, and posterior probability with suitable example. This is important for Bayesian learning. Prepare the three probability terms with examples. Question number 2. State and explain Bayes theorem. Explain maximum likelihoods hypothesis and maximum posteriori hypothesis in detail. Bayes theorem is a must study questions. Learn the formula, meanings, and difference between ML and MAP. Question number 3. Explain classification using Bayes model. How is Bayes theorem used for classifying a test instance? Prepare this with a simple classification flow. So how probabilities are compared to choose a class. Question number 4. Explain the naive Bayes algorithm. Discuss zero probability error and Laplace correction in naive Bayes classifier. This is very important. Learn the algorithm step and why Laplace correction is used. Question number 5. Explain naive Bayes algorithm for continuous attributes using Gaussian distribution. This is also important. Focus on mean, standard deviation, and Gaussian probability calculation. Question number 6. Explain the simple model of an artificial neuron with a neat diagram. Also explain the artificial neural network structure. This is a diagram based questions. Draw neuron structure with inputs, weights, bias, activation functions, and output. Question number 7. Define activation function. Explain different activations functions used in artificial neural networks. Prepare activation functions like steps, sigmoid, turn, ReLU, and softmax with short meaning. Question number 8. Explain perceptron and learning theory. Discuss different types of artificial neural network with neat diagrams. This is important questions. Prepare uh, perceptron, learning rule, and ANN types with diagram. Now modify for problems. Question number 9. Using naive-Bayes classifier, classify the new data read SUV domestic using the training data set given below. This is a very important problem. Practice probability calculation of each class and choose the higher probability. Now question number 10. Analyze the student performance using naive-Bayes algorithm for continuous attribute. Predict whether the student will get job offer or not in the final year. This is based on continuous attributes. Use Gaussian naive-Bayes method and solve carefully. Question number 11. Consider a perceptron to represent the Boolean function and with initial weights w1 equal to 0.3, weight 2 equal to 0.2, learning rate alpha 0.2, and bias theta equal to 0.4. The activation functions used is step function. Design a perceptron that performs the Boolean and function and update the weights until the design output is obtained. This is important for KNN problems. Practice weight update steps properly. Now question number 12. Given the hypothesis space with four hypotheses H1, H2, H3 and H4, determine whether the patient is diagnosed as COVID positive or COVID negative using base optimal classifier. This is a probability based problem. Compare final probability and select the class with the highest value. Module 4 first priority questions are 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. You must focus on these questions. Now let's move to the final module. Module 5 clustering algorithm and reinforcement learning. Here question number 1 is explain clustering approaches, discuss the application challenges, advantages and disadvantages. This is a theory questions. Prepare clustering meaning, uses, advantages, disadvantages and challenges. Now move to question number 2. Explain proximity measures used in clustering, discuss Euclidean distance, Manhattan distance, Chebyshev distance, Minkowski distance, simple matching coefficient, Zakat coefficient, and cosine similarity. This is very important questions. Learn the formulas and where each measure is used. Now move to question number 3. Explain hierarchical clustering algorithm. Discuss single linkage, complete linkage, and average linkage method with suitable diagram. Prepare these questions with diagrams. Understand how clusters are merged step by step. Now move to question number 4. Explain the mean shift clustering algorithm. Write its steps and mention its advantages and disadvantages. This is a good theory question. You can score good marks in this question. Learn the algorithm step and write pros and cons. Question number 5. Explain K-means clustering algorithm. Write the step of K-mean algorithm and discuss the advantages, disadvantages, and complexity. K-means is one of the most important questions. Prepare the steps, advantages, disadvantages, and complexity. Now move to question number 6. Explain density-based clustering method. Discuss DVSCAN algorithm with core point, border point, noise point, and density connectivity. This question is very much important. Learn core point, border point, noise point, and density connectivity clearly. Now move to question number 7. Analyze grid-based approach. Explain Collick algorithm with its step advantages and disadvantages. This is theory-based questions. Prepare the basic idea of grid-based clustering and click steps. Now move to question number 8. Explain reinforcement learning. Discuss characteristic challenges, applications, and components of reinforcement learning with a neat diagram. This is very important questions. Prepare agent, environment, action, reward, state, and policy with a neat diagram. Now move to module 5 problems. Question number 9. Apply K-means clustering algorithm for the following data set with initial value of object 2 and 5 considered as initial seeds. This is important questions. Practice assigning point to cluster and updating endpoints. Now move to question number 10. Consider the following data shown in the table. Apply the K-means algorithm with K equal to 2 seeds 3, 5, 7, 8 and show the result. This is another K-means problem. If you understand one K-means problem, this is will be easier. Now move to question number 11. Find the Manhattan distance and Chebyshev distance if the coordinates of the objects are 0, 3 and 5, 8. This is a simple formula based question. Very scoring if you remember the formula. Now move to question number 12. For the given vectors x equal to 1, 0, 0 and y equal to 1, 1, 1, find the simple matching coefficient and Jaccard coefficient. Prepare the binary similarly formula. This is short and useful. Question number 13. For the given vectors a equal to 1, 1, 0 and b equal to 0, 1, 1, find the cosine similarity. This is easy. If you know the dot product formula, you can score good marks in these questions. Now, question number 14. Assume the universities hold on a town is initially 60% and 40%. Find the prediction after 1 month and after 2 years using given transition metric. This is metric based problem. Practice transition matrix multiplication. Now move to question number 15. Assume that a slot machine chosen 5 times returns rewards 1, 2, 0, 7, and 9. What is the quality of this action? This is a reinforcement learning problem. Usually, quality can be found using the average reward. Module 5 first priority questions are 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now we have completed all modules. For quick preparation, first complete the highly priority questions from each module. For theory questions, focus on definition, diagram, example, advantages, disadvantages, and steps. For problem questions, do not only read, practice the calculation at least once. My final suggestion is prepare diagrams whatever possible. Write answers in points and practice important formulas before the exam. That's all for this video on machine learning BCS 602 important question. If this video helped you, please subscribe to VTU Circle like this video and share it with your friend. Comment below which subject you want next. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.